Now, Tesla was a pioneer in driverless technology. This car has 7 or 8 cameras. It relies only on radar. Other companies that use or that have autonomous vehicles like Waymo and Zoox also have something called LiDAR. In this story, we're going to look at some of these technologies and see how they're being deployed and how they work.
Driverless taxis are moving beyond controlled test zones. As companies expand trials onto busy city streets, the US has become the main proving ground for large-scale autonomous testing and commercial rollout, from sun-soaked Miami to the desert heat of Las Vegas. Companies are now testing driverless tech in every climate and preparing to take these robotaxis from pilot programs to full-fledged on-demand services.
I used to only ride driverless cars about a couple times a week, but as I've had the opportunity to experience them more and get more comfortable in them, I've been taking them every day now. So I use it to commute to work, go shopping, all of my other daily tasks.
Several companies are chasing the same driverless dream, but each is taking its own route to get there. Waymo, spun out of Google's self-driving project, is the most advanced player and is expanding rapidly. Zoox, owned by Amazon, is running limited pilots in select regions in San Francisco. Meanwhile, Tesla has secured approval to run a ride-hailing service in Arizona. General Motors Cruise, once a major contender, remains under restrictions after a series of safety reviews. Together, they're defining what the next generation of urban transport could look like. Waymo remains the only company in the US offering paid, fully driverless rides.
Good afternoon, Catherine.
The Alphabet-owned firm has expanded to Miami and plans to roll out services for employees in Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Orlando before opening to the public in 2026. Its fleet exceeds 1,500 vehicles, each equipped with LiDAR sensors for 3D mapping, radar to track moving objects in all weather, and high-resolution cameras to recognize lanes, signs, and pedestrians. All of this data feeds into Waymo's AI system, which decides how the vehicle accelerates, brakes, and navigates complex traffic scenarios. Tesla is taking a different approach to driverless rides. Rather than using LiDAR, its cars rely entirely on cameras and AI-powered neural networks to see and navigate. The company has recently received a permit to operate its robotaxi service in Arizona, like in Austin and San Francisco, where Tesla already operates its robotaxis. The permit in Arizona does not allow Tesla to operate the taxis without human driver supervision, so the commercial launches are still in the planning stage. Elon Musk says Tesla's system will learn from millions of miles driven by customers, building a virtual map of the roads to make fully driverless taxis possible in the near future. Across the Pacific, China is also pushing autonomous innovation. A new electric driverless vehicle has been unveiled in Shanghai. Built without a driver's cabin, being developed by SAIC Maxus Automotive, the vehicle can carry both passengers and cargo. An annual production capacity of 100,000 units is being planned. All road testing, licensing, and route validation for the driverless EV have been approved by China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology and other regulatory authorities. The vehicle can reach speeds of over 60 kilometers per hour, making it fully compliant for public road use.
As a mass-producible vehicle designed for real operation on public roads, the requirements for its perception system are extremely high. We are now simulating a pedestrian detection scenario. As the vehicle approaches at high speed, it can easily detect my presence, and the display immediately switches to pedestrians have priority.
After driverless cars, China is also looking upward. Autonomous vehicle company Ehang has unveiled an unmanned electric flying taxi capable of carrying passengers and cargo in low-altitude airspace. The EH216S can reach speeds of 130 kilometers per hour with a range of 30 kilometers and has received certification from China's Civil Aviation Administration for commercial use. the company is building takeoff and landing sites across 20 cities, envisioning networks connecting rooftops, parks, schools, and supermarkets, while full passenger routes are still in the future.
We need to make sure aircraft development follows a path with real commercial value and a complete business cycle. It cannot be merely about research and development, nor can it be a toy for engineers. It should become a true consumer product, something every consumer can use and experience. In the future, we hope that aircrafts will become as accessible and common as cars.
China's investment in low-altitude air mobility signals that the country is pushing hard to lead the next wave of urban transport. From driverless cars on American streets to electric autonomous vehicles in China, and even low-flying urban aircraft, tech companies are reimagining how people and goods move, and the race to make these vehicles safe, reliable, and accessible is accelerating across the globe.